Barakatah Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. And sincere salutations. Peace, blessings to you, hopefully elect out there. Just to the spirit. I was watching this video by City Prepping. And the first few minutes or so, he brought out a good point, and I thought it could be applied to a lot of us in the truth, for the simple fact that a lot of Jake just end up losing patience, and they get disenchanted. So that's why a lot of Jake end up falling out. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a precept real quick. In the book of Second Timothy chapter 4. The point is in verse 5, but I'll start at verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. And again, because as apostles always say, Jake is looking for entertainment, right? Jake wants to be entertained, man, and like I said, they get bored or disenchanted, so they want to start doing their own thing, for whatever the case may be, But we ought to just stick to the script, man. Stick to what's been taught from the apostles, all right? And keep, like brothers say, keep the main thing, man. Because this thing is about enduring. Part of this thing of ours is understanding that we've got to endure. Reading on, it says, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Because again, Jake wants to be entertained, and Jake gets disenchanted real quick. Jake's short attention span, right? It says, but they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned into fables. Verse 5 is the point. It says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. All right. So, because it said, watch thou in all things, and it also said endure afflictions, because like I said, Jake, man, they just catching hell. And you see, one of the things when it comes to our people, when they get disenchanted, why they get disenchanted is for the simple fact that the Lord doesn't come on our, he doesn't operate on our time. He doesn't come when we want him to come. All right. We'll look at certain things, because I often describe it as like it's like it comes in cycles. Things will be happening 1 minute. You might have things going on for about 2-3 months. And we're excited, and we get excited and whatnot, but things will die down. Things will die down for about another 3-4 months. It's just, it just seems like nothing's going on, right? And then for about a month straight, things will be happening. And so it's like it comes in cycles. It comes in cycles. But we again can't get disenchanted, man. We just gotta stay on our watch, because when you go into that word watch, some of the definitions, it goes into being temperate. Being temperate, being calm, cool, collected in the spirit. Being circumspect, and also being dispassionate. So basically, Jake, you just got to chill out, man. Because one thing I know, me personally, I've been learning And I've said this several times about how, you know, we at one point we're to a point where we get to a point, it's just like, man, we want to see the second coming of Yahushua now. You know, the hell with prophecy, the hell with seeing these things play out. We just want to see the second coming. We just want to see Yahushua crack through the clouds. But it gets to a point as we grow, we get built up. You know, that mindset changes, and it becomes more of a thing of actually wanting to see this play out. Like, Lord willing, you know, I want to see this. I want to see how this is going to play out. Lord willing, the Lord preserves me. I want to see this thing go down, man. I want to see how this is going to happen. I want to see how it's going to play out. I want to see this with my own eyes. You know, scriptures say that ye are my witnesses. Well, we want to witnesses go down. You know, like I said, it takes some time of, you know, maturing and growing and whatnot. So, you know, like I said, man, just be patient, Jake. Just chill, you know. Just chill, because again, Jake how Jake get, man. They just get disenchanted, you know. And we just got to keep it together, man. Just stay on your watch, because if you're watching, things are playing out. It's also been in my spirit. You know, I've been mentioning about how, like I've said, going into the overall, when it comes to prophecies, you know, we've been given a general outlook, but now we're starting to see the details, the intricate details. I've been saying that lately. You know, we've been seeing the intricate details play out, and it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. We've seen the events leading up to World War III, seen the events, what's going to lead to the MOTB, seen the events of the society collapse. We're seeing that we're literally witnessing prophecy play out. You know, so again, just chill, Jake. Just, you know, be calm and let the Lord do his thing. Let the Lord work. Because again, that's another thing. The Lord, like I said, he doesn't operate on our time, right? I'm gonna get this real quick, and I'm just play some of this video. Just bear with me. God damn it. Bear with me. So, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8, it says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day." So 1,000 years to us is one day with the Most High. You see? So again, just further showing the point that the Lord, he operates on a completely different timeline than we do. So, you know, the Lord's not gonna, you know, do things when we want them to be done, you know, in essence, because because the scriptures talk about being in that hasting spirit. You know, we ought to be hastening the second coming. So to an extent, like I said, you want to be in that spirit of almost like you're you know, the scriptures say we can't hasten above the Most High, but it's good to be in that spirit, like, Lord, you know, like, you know, when you going to do this, you know. You know, that just that anticipation. It's almost like an anxiety type feeling, you know, like, Lord, you know. But, you know, we just gotta wait, man. You know, just chill, Jake. Just relax. Let the Lord do his thing. You know. So without further ado, I'm gonna play some of this video.
When have we arrived? At what point would you say that you've reached a level of preparedness that you really want? When are you fully prepared if something major were to happen? It's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately personally, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, so let's chat about it. I've been doing this video to try and pull back for a moment and take an honest assessment of where I'm at this point in my preparedness journey. And I find myself asking myself often, when am I going to arrive? When will I consider myself fully prepared? At what point can I take a break and say I've arrived? And I'll try to answer that in just a moment. But before I do, I think it's important to address two important considerations. The first one, and I think we really have to make sure that we're careful about this in the preparedness community, I think it's dangerous to get into the constant frame of mind that something big is just about to happen. And of course, I acknowledge that anything is a possibility. A black swan event could come in out of the blue and change everything very quickly. The last several years...
Well, since he mentioned that, I'm going to get this. in 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Because, again, we know that life as we know it is about to change, man. Very drastically. Right? It says, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. So, you see, again, going back to that, you just stand on our watch. Just letting the Lord do his thing, man. Letting the Lord work. Because we know what's coming. We know what's coming. Now, we don't have an exact date or time, but that's why it's best we just stay on our watch. Stay on our P's and Q's. Stay circumspect. Like I said, one of the definitions when you go into that word watch, it goes into being circumspect. All right. Because, hey, the words of the Lord have to play out, man. The scriptures say the Lord's word doesn't come back void, man. You see, those angels that get those commands, they don't come back without, getting the job done, So it's just a matter of these things have to play out. What the Lord said has to happen. It has to happen. Right? Play some more.
What taught us anything is that things can change very quickly in a matter of a few days, and I think it's led many of us to be anxious at a new level because we're always on that feeling of just being on the bubble. And the last few months, it feels like things have kind of gotten a little boring. I mean, yeah, there's been issues here and there. I'm not saying we're out of the woods, but there's not that as much in your face, just, oh my gosh, this is the next thing that's going to happen. Now let me bring this up.
And that's why, Jake, like I said, they get disenchanted. They just end up giving up and losing patience and losing faith. Because like I said, things are coming in cycles. These cycles where things are happening, and then things get quiet, and then things will pick back up, and then things get quiet again, and it's like, you know what? The hell with it, it'll get to the point where it's like, man, the Lord ain't coming back, man. Might as well just do what we got to do and get as much followers as we can, and get his money, get his back, whatever. This is why Jake gets disenchanted.
Because I want to point out that as the last few years have been difficult, and I've had to really personally catch myself, because again, as I mentioned, it's that feeling that something's coming, that other shoe is about to drop, and it's exhausting to live in that state of mind all the time. And I hope that you can...
So you see, because again, that's why I said, man, Jake, you just got to chill, man. You just got to relax and just let the Lord do his thing, because you can burn yourself out, man. Just trying to stay so focused on when is the Lord coming back. When the Lord gonna crack through the sky today. The Lord coming back today. He's gonna crack through the sky. You can wear yourself out, man. You can burn yourself out. Again, this race that we run, it's a race that you gotta pace yourself. Because if you full sprint through the marathon, man, you're gonna burn yourself out before you get to the finish line. You gotta pace yourself, and that, every brother has his own pace measure. Every brother's got to run his race at his own pace. Because again, having that mindset, oh Lord, is it today? Just chill, man. I'm sure some Jake, man, you got Jake literally, watching this, looking in the sky every day to see if the Lord's gonna crack through the clouds. Again, like you said, and having that type of mindset, applying it to the truth, and having that type of mindset, you can wear yourself out, man. So that's why you just gotta chill, Jake. Just chill.
Find peace, and something I've been working on, and I'm trying to really pull back as far as not allowing myself to.
And he mentioned, with that peace, having that peace of mind, right? Because, like I said, as we grow, we develop this we get this peace of mind. Again, just knowing and understanding what the will of the Lord is. That's a part of enduring in this thing, and just being patient in it, just suffering, because it teaches us just to accept the will of the Lord. The Lord's He's not coming back today. He's not coming back tomorrow. Lord willing, it's this year. But if not, then hey, maybe next year. Well, if not next year, then well, hey, maybe 2025. Now, again, Lord willing, we don't make it that far, but hey, like I said, man, once you come to the understanding that we just got to submit ourselves to the will of the Lord, the better off you'll be, the better off we all be. Because I always I always imagine the apostles and the elders, man, 25 plus years, 30 plus years, almost 40 years, man, and they're still diligent, fervent, and I'll say they look damn good doing it too. You could, just see the fire in the apostles, man. They're still going strong, man, because the Apostle Gabar, from time to time, he goes into this, because the whole 2000, when the world didn't end in 2000, you had a lot of Israelites fall out. A lot of Jake left the truth. Because that's something that pretty much all the One West camps, if I'm not mistaken, they were teaching then, that the Lord's gonna come in 2000, man. And obviously he didn't. All right, but hey, like I mentioned with these cycles, to me, I look at it as sifting season. Because like I said, things will be happening and things will die down. The things will pick back up and then things will get quiet again. Well, like I said, between these cycles, you got Jake. They get disenchanted and they just end up losing patience, man, and they end up giving up. But to touch this real quick, because again, the Apostle Gabar, going back to that whole 2000 thing, I remember the first time I heard this, when the Apostle Gabar broke this down for the first time, in Luke chapter 17. Luke 17 and 22 says, "And he said unto his disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it." And a good example for us to learn from, going back to the whole 2000 thing, man, when obviously Yahushua didn't come. All right, because again, that's what all One West camps. It wasn't just Great Millstone. It was all One West camps at one point. We're teaching that Yahushua is going to come in 2000, right? And this is a good example of this precept that I just read. I'm gonna read it again. "And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it." So they desired to see the second coming of Yahushua back in 2000, and they didn't, obviously. And if you think about it, hey, because let's say Yahushua did come back in 2000, none of us would have woken up to the truth, man. We wouldn't be here. So that's why, again, going back to why we just gotta just chill, man. Just chill, Jake. Let the Lord do his thing, and because hey, the same feeling that we got, there's other Jakes that are out there that Jake. There's other Jakes that need to be woken up, man. Jake is hungry for the word, man. And quite frankly, the job is not done yet. Now, the elect are almost sealed, but not quite yet. So, we still got work to do. We still got work to do. So with that, again, we just need to just hold on, man, and endure. And look at these prophecies playing out, man. It's beautiful. It's uplifting. It's a faith booster to see these prophecies play out. But I'm gonna play a little more.
Get caught up in that, but not pulling back on preparedness. But the point being is that I hope you can find that balance, is I guess what I'm trying to say. As you're on your preparedness journey to not.
That's what inspired me, because he mentioned how he just mentioned we got to find that balance. And again, it's different for each and every one of us. Like I mentioned, we all got to run this race at our own pace. We all got to find that balance, man. That keeps us, level-headed. Because hey, being in this truth, hey, I did a video the other day, man, about how hey, brothers deal with a lot, man. Brothers deal with a lot, and Lord wanted of the elect. If it wasn't for the Spirit being with us, man, we would go insane, man. We would bug out. We would lose it. But we got to find that balance within ourselves and in our personal walk. Find that balance.
Mentally get caught up in that, but not pulling back on preparedness. But the point being is that I hope you can find that balance, is I guess what I'm trying to say. As you're on your preparedness journey, to not allow yourself to be constantly that feeling of, you're always falling forward, that there's something that's going to happen, that you've always got to be prepared. But rather, I hope you can find that position where you can stay back and prepare, but not get burnt out at the same time. It's definitely a bit of a balancing act. Now, the second thing is you really need to answer the question, how prepared do you want to be?
So that was the point, that was the point. Like I said, he brought out some good points that I just through the spirit I thought I could filter out through the scriptures, man. And Lord willing, do this video, and Lord willing, it's edifying. Because again, man, don't burn yourself out, man. Like I said, just sit back, chill, wait patiently, man. Just wait patiently and endure. Because hey, I mentioned this in the street teaching, man. Well, I'm sure it'll be uploaded by tomorrow. But hey, the Lord is hearing our prayers, man. Lord willing, we be of the elect. The Lord is hearing our prayers, And you see, the thing about it is the Lord, hey, we're all expecting the Lord. We're all counting on the Lord, man. We're all expecting, like I mentioned, that feeling of anticipation. Like we are expecting the Lord to do something. And the Lord, he's looking down on our faith, and he sees our faith. He sees our faith. And like I said, the Lord, he's acting on our behalf, man. He's hearing our supplications. So, like I said, Lord, one of this is the year, that we see these things really snowball into effect, but nevertheless, just, every day you can't be, is this the day? Is this the today's the day. Oh, man, because Jake is through, man. Jake is tired, Jake is tired, man, but just chill, man. Let the Lord do his thing, man. I'm going to get one more precept. In Colossians chapter 4, verse 2, continue in prayer and watch in the same with thanksgiving. So you see, man, just continue to pray. Like I said, the Lord is hearing our prayers, man. He's hearing our supplications. I know I can't put up I put up curses on this place daily, multiple times a day, man. Can't put up enough curses, but stay prayed up, man, because hey, it's going to happen. Like I said, we believe, we are anticipating, we are expecting the Lord to do something. He's not gonna, I believe that he's gonna come through. Something's gonna happen. As I mentioned, as I read, the end of all things is at hand. The life is about to change, man. The things are about to happen. I believe so, man, because we're all expecting it. We're all hoping it. We're all praying for it. All right, and the Lord's gonna come through. I believe so, man. But again, continue in prayer and watch in the same with thanksgiving. So, hey, just chill, man. Continue to watch these prophecies play out. Let the Lord do his thing, man. The Lord's not going to come back on our time. The Lord doesn't operate on our time. All right. So just chill, Jake, and let the Lord do his thing, man. And continue to watch these prophecies play out. Lord, one of this was edifying. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Bashim Shai Brakathum to you, hopefully elect. Until next time, Lord willing, Shalom.